So of course you guys all know who I am. One of the reasons I called you here today is I want to talk to you guys about a couple things. And I want to explain to you guys what empathy and heartfelt service, how that each and every day inspires you guys to do what you do. So first of all, just to kind of break the ice a little, Nicole, tell me what you do here and what your dream vacation is.
I work with the residents in charting. We do patient service stuff or dietary.
And what's your dream
My
vacation?
dream vacation would be to go to Colorado.
Cool. Tammy, what's your dream vacation?
My dream vacation is go back to Germany again.
Germany for Tammy. Wanda?
My mind went blank. I would like to take a cruise up the Atlantic, because I like to see the whales.
The whales or the world? The whales.
The whales.
Oh, cool, that's awesome. So one of the things I probably never shared to you guys is what my true dream vacation is. My true dream vacation is to one day go to Kodiak Island and go bear hunting with my husband. And I have extra insurance just in case if you're easy, we're covered. So anyway, but like I said, what I want to really talk to you guys about today is what is empathy? Tammy, what does empathy mean to you?
Empathy. Feeling what the residents feeling, understanding them.
Understanding is a good term to use for that because, there's a difference between sympathy and empathy, right?
Mhm.
Sympathy is more, oh, I feel so sorry for you. And a lot of people respond more to empathy. I may not have experienced the same thing you are, but if you come to me and want to talk to me about something that's happened, whether it's happy, sad, just for me to be able to say, Tammy, I've never been there, but I understand, would be great. And don't you guys think that if we all walked around with little thought bubbles, that we would treat everybody so much kinder? I mean, if I knew what Sam was thinking, or I knew what, Casey was coming in, and I just knew she didn't really talk, but she was having a bad day, and she had a thought bubble that says, don't play with me today, lady, it's been a bad day. Like, empathy would come really easy with things, right? One of the things that my mother always taught me was to always inspire people to treat people better. And I know you guys have heard me say in the past, it doesn't matter what certain things in our life are going on, what we're all here for is just to be kind to one another. We're all human, we all have a heartbeat, right? So one of the things that can make you guys, because I don't know if you guys really realize that while you're here and you see the same residents over and over, we're all are in the customer service business, right? So what makes good customer service?
Understanding.
Understanding,
Courtesy.
creating, being, having empathy. Good customer service comes with finding out what that individual wants. So just like with the residents, when it comes to their meals, finding out what they want, delivering that for them, good quality. All of those things come into play when you think about that. So have you guys ever heard of the fish philosophy? So I went to Seattle one time, and they had this famous market there. And they started doing this thing, the workers there, think about it, fish market. Stinky, smelly, you're wet, it's in Seattle, it's wet, right? So what they basically decided to do was, it's about choosing your own attitude. I can get up every morning and I can determine whether I'm gonna be happy, sad, mad. I can determine if Nicole's gonna upset me, So part of the fish philosophy, what these people decided to do is when they come to work every day, they decided that they were gonna do things like, they were gonna choose their own attitude. They were gonna be there. And just, for instance, coming to work, that's not being there. We can all show up. Being there, like me as your leader, being there means that I have to listen. And you guys know sometimes I'm everywhere, but if you come in my office or and you have a serious issue, just me being there means listening, having empathy, understanding with you guys. Next was, how did they make their day at that stinky fish market? Well, what they started doing is when they would do the fish on their line, and they each had to touch it, they would throw it and sing. And after a while, them throwing and singing and making jokes, they decided they loved their job. Because everybody was happy. They didn't think about the smelly fish. And it was really cool because you go there and you see all these people and they're tossing those big fish around to each other. And it's a really, really awesome experience that I have. The other thing that makes you guys great at what you do is, communication. We don't understand what percentage of, do you think that everybody communicates with words with each other? Y'all know? Okay, what about like your body, what do you think's more? Do you communicate more with your words or with your actions? Actions, you're right. We communicate, 55% of the way we communicate is actually by our facial expressions. So I could say, God, I love my job. And y'all wouldn't buy in, right?
No.
Right. So body and how you act, and that's how I can always tell with people, because I'm good at reading body language. If you're happy, you're sad, you can tell me whatever out of your mouth. And I'm a visual person, so for me, that helps a lot more. So one of the things I just wanted you guys to briefly take away today is that, remember that for you guys to create this guest services, you guys are all in that. The residents are your customers, per se, if you wanna look at it that way. And to give that great guest service, you gotta have this. And this also will lead you in that moral compass that you guys always hear me talk about. So I hope that if you didn't take away anything from this quickness little learning lesson today, was just try to have a little empathy. Just try it, see if it works for you.